I just pulled up to this antique mall, not too far from my home, maybe 8 miles or so. And the reason I'm here is actually there was a video on Facebook Marketplace of a baseball card collection, and it said come and see it here, that somebody was selling. And my opinion is somebody found a bunch of baseball cards at a garage sale or a storage unit or something, and they placed them here to sell them, because from the video the cards they were showing were insignificant. Either that or there's just nothing here, or there's no significant cards here. But it kind of made me think that somebody that knew nothing about cards found some cards and placed them in this antique mall to sell them. So I have no idea. I've never been in here, so we'll go in here, see if we can find the cards and see if we can find something that's worth taking home. So stay with us, we'll head in. It's a treasure hunt, you just never know. You never know. So we'll head in here and see if we can find something worth taking home, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm gonna go through this box, but based upon what I'm seeing price-wise so far, I don't expect to really find anything. Okay, found another section here of cards, so we'll see what we got. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. This is actually the third batch of cards I found, and I was on my way out the door, but they have a seat where I can sit down here, so I can't pass them by. I got to see what they've got. Okay guys, I'm back in the car. I probably paid eBay prices, maybe even higher for some of this, but I'll give you some of my thought process behind what I bought. I actually found 3 different people that were selling cards, and I'll just go through and just show you a couple things that I wanted to share with you. I bought this just because it's in a nice holder, and it's Jeff Bagwell, who's a Hall of Famer, and I feel like I could put $2 on that and double my money at a show. This is something you don't see a lot. It's an oversized card, James Worthy, LA Lakers, just because it's different, kind of unique, oversized. This is Charles Barkley, just because we're going to be doing some shows in Alabama. This is kind of a unique item. I have not really seen this. And see, there's more of these, a couple more, so if this makes any kind of sense at all, then I know I can come back and purchase this. But it's a smaller card, MJ 128. So I just want to do some research on some of this. Drew Bledsoe, Hall of Fame quarterback. You know, $3.99. I can't lose on that. This I bought for research. I had some wrestling cards and I didn't know anything about them, and they sold, all of them sold really quick. And I think the thing that, and again, I probably overpaid on this, but I heard that Fanatics this year, when they do the Rip Nights at different shops around the United States, and they have the different athletes show up, that a lot of wrestling people are going to be at these Fanatics. And I don't have any wrestling cards, and from what I hear, wrestling is getting bigger and bigger. I'll never get into wrestling personally. However, I bought this because, number one, I want to do the research, and number two, if this is a $7.50, $8 card, which I have no idea, it could be a $2 card. But if it is a $7.50, $8 card, that would be a 50% return on my money, and there was probably a dozen more of these that I can come back and get. So that's why I bought that. This might be the buy of the day. I really don't know. Initially, I thought it was a reprint, but this is a Scottie Pippen, Jamal Mashburn. I thought this was a rookie card. It might not be. I didn't look at it close enough, but I'll do some research on it. I thought initially it was a rookie card. I had flashbacks to one. We just sold the Magic and Jordan rookie card, and I thought that's what this was, but I'll check it out. This, just because it's different, the Cracker Jack, Tom Glavine from Topps. Not sure what year that is, but it's different, it's unique. There's a lot of Glavine collectors in the Atlanta market. This, again, because it's different and unique, the disc, and that disc is Eric Davis. I'm not sure what the company that put these out, but anyway, Eric Davis disc and Eric Davis collector. Would love to add that to their collection. Nolan Ryan, just because it's a Leaf card. They didn't make that many. Tyrese Maxey, just because he played for Kentucky. You have to buy a Tom Brady card when you can pick one up for $1. This, because I'm in Georgia, and it's just a cool looking card. Different, unique looking card. De'Aaron Fox. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens now that he's been traded. We'll be playing with Wemby. I think he scored 45 points his first night with Wemby, so it's a cool looking card. I just picked that up, and plus he did play for the University of Kentucky. Julius Jones, just because of my location. Phenomenal Falcons player, SEC player. That's the same card I just showed you. I have no idea what these are going for. But if we do some shows in Alabama, this will be a popular card to get people's attention. Probably pay too much, but I wanted to make sure I did the research, and that way I won't forget. This is Matthew Stafford when he played for Georgia. Again, I have no idea. This is not an officially licensed card or anything, but I'm going to do some research on it. I paid $1.49. If I can sell this for $3, they have probably 25 more of this card that I can come back and get if I can double my money with it. Same with this one, because we're in Atlanta. Hank Aaron. And lastly, I got Eli Manning for 50 cents. I don't think you can go wrong there. And I know you can't go wrong buying Don Mattingly for $0.25, an older Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly is just one of the most popular players that you can buy. I don't pass on too many Don Mattingly or King Griffey Jr. cards. So that's what I picked up. I want to do the research on some of these cards, because if the Matthew Stafford card, if I can sell that for $3, I'm in Georgia. Again, there's 25 more of those I can come back and get, and that's the reason for a lot of these. The Hulk Hogan wrestling card, I know nothing about that, but I don't think I can lose too bad, and the upside could be good. If, as I said, if that's an $8 card, there's a dozen in there that I can go in and get and buy. So a lot of what I did, because I didn't have internet access inside there was no internet access inside the Peddler's Mall, so I couldn't really do the research. So I took a chance on some of these. I'll at least break even when it's all said and done, and something may. It could work out to be even something better. But I've got another source for cards now. I know there's 3 vendors in there. I kind of know what they're selling. Most everything is overpriced, or more than I would normally want to pay. But again, if you hit, and that Hulk Hogan card or whatever card that I find, the Matthew Stafford, it could work out to be a good thing. And it's definitely, I don't mind sitting down looking at cards. And the last place that I found, the last little section, the guy was smart. He had chairs at his booth, so you could just sit down and go through them. So that's my experiment, going to the Antiique Mall here a few miles from my house. I'm going to head back, and I just talked to Dawn, and she wants me to stop and get barbecue on the way home. So I'll be home in a little bit. I'll do my research, and if there's nothing ground shaking to share with you, then that will be it with this video. You guys have a good one. We appreciate all of our subscribers. We appreciate your comments always. Oh yeah, this, I don't know if you can see this or not, but my shirt here, my sweatshirt, it's my granddaughter, Chapel Brown. Some of you know, you probably seen the video on this channel where I got to go to Kentucky and see her score her 1,000th career point in high school. So it's Chapel Brown sweatshirt, because I know somebody will probably ask. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Before we get our barbecue, I'm going to run into Target just to see if they have any of the Topps 25 Baseball Series 1 yet. It's not a product I'm really excited about ripping or opening at all. Not a lot of rookies to chase in this, but I would like to at least open one fat pack or something this year. I don't see myself buying a lot of them. That could change, but I'm going to run into this Target just to see if they happen to have them. Hopefully they do. They had nothing. No Topps Series 1. So I'll have to wait another day before I get to open my first pack. Hey, it's Dale Calvert back with you to wrap this up. I decided I'm going to do a quick wrap up for you guys. And here's why. And I want you to hear this. Nothing that I bought today at the Antique Mall would I suggest someone that is just getting started into the sports card market buy. There was no great deals. There was no guaranteed profit. I would not buy anything if you were just getting started that I bought today. Everything that I bought today was with the mindset, two mindsets. Number one, the thought that we're probably going to start doing some card shows this summer. Dawn and I have been talking about it, which means there'll be a market for Braves cards, Alabama players. So everything that I did today was from that mindset. And also I bought several cards that I knew that if they worked out, that I could go back because they had 10, 12, 14, 20 of the exact same card. The Hulk Hogan card is a good example. So let me just share with you, here's the way this is going to break down. And I'm not getting into as much specific detail as I normally do, just because it doesn't really matter in the big scope of things. But I'm guesstimating I'm going to make about $10 on what I bought today. And that's through selling on eBay. And primarily the majority of this will be cards that we sell at card shows, dollar boxes, etc. I just want to share with you a couple of things that I've got listed, just so you can see that some of it, everything's been processed and very little of it's actually going on eBay. Most of it we're going to be using for shows, show inventory. But the Hulk Hogan card, my research showed that these cards are selling anywhere from about $5 to $14, and the average price is around $8. They're kind of all over the place. So I threw this one up for $7.97. If it sells in 30 days, I'll go back and buy all the rest that they had. And they had several of these cards, and they had some other ones too that looked like they came from the same series. That's one of the cards we did today. Here's our Jalen Hurts. So we're looking at, almost 50% return on that, 95% profit. We bought that today. Let's see if there's anything else that jumps out. Here are the Tyrese Maxey's. We got $1 each into those. There's a couple of those that we got listed tonight. The Nolan Ryan Leaf, again, because that was a 75-cent card, I think, so we'll double our money on that. That was not overproduced. It was produced during the junk wax years, but Leaf was not overproduced that year, and that's, if you're a Nolan Ryan collector, that's a card that definitely want to be part of your collection. I don't see anything else. Oh, here's that basketball card that messed me up. I'm going to lose 3 cents on that. It just messed me up. I saw Jamal Mashburn, who played for Kentucky, and I kind of lost my focus for a few minutes on what I was buying. It's just one more page just to see if there's anything else that I can share with you. I think that's it for today. So again, guys, bottom line, what you saw today and what you saw, hopefully you saw the video from earlier in the week at the other antique mall we went to, because that was just a home run. I mean, the Braves album, I'll probably do a separate video just on the Braves album, because we're going to triple our money with that. And that was purchased at an antique mall. And then the 20-cent cards that we bought that we can definitely sell for $1. That's, buy for 20 cents, sell for $1. That's what, 5 times your money? And we didn't even go through 1/10 of those cards. We were talking today when we're back in that area, we're going to go back to that exact same booth in that mall, pull out, I think he had 3 or 4 3,200 count boxes, and you saw we pulled out several Acuñas, some really good cards that hadn't been picked through. So we're going to go back and go through all those cards, because that was a good find, that the previous antique mall this week. So I just wanted to reiterate, I hope you got some value from this, from especially a mindset standpoint, that if you're looking through boxes and there's 12 or 15 or 30 of the same card, if one sells, then you've got a resource that you can go back and pick up the rest of them. And again, everything that I was doing today was from a mindset and thinking about not really selling cards on eBay as much as I was getting inventory that would attract attention at a card show. So I hope you enjoyed it. Come and visit us over at cmgsportscardinvestments.com. If you're not plugged into our multitasking series we're doing every time the University of Kentucky plays a basketball game, you may want to check that out. Tomorrow we're going to be opening couple 3 fat packs, and we'll see how we do. But anyway, we appreciate you guys. We're having more and more people subscribe. Those of you that subscribed lately, we appreciate it. All of our subscribers, really, we hadn't really anticipated the number of subscribers that we're getting, and we're excited about that, and we hope you guys are getting value. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on the next video.